have to wear a little mask today because there's a lot of cops around. Not that everybody's following the rules, but that's why this new edition is here. So let me know if you guys can see me, if you can hear me all right, and also let me know where you are tuning in from and what time it is where you are, because I know we're getting earlier and earlier, unfortunately. It's about 3 o'clock here, and it's going to be dark in about an hour and a half, so this is the time I have to start. But I know that's like 9 a.m. in Toronto and like 6 a.m. on the west coast of Canada and USA. Oh, hello, Svetlana, Randy, Shiva, Mitos. Thank you guys for coming out. Oh, John, hello. Carrie, Michael. Oh my gosh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you so much for coming out, because I know for you guys it is early. Oh, Jamie, 8 a.m. in Milwaukee. So a lot of you are having your morning coffee. I had mine a little later than usual, but aw, thank you guys so much for coming out. That's so sweet of you. But yeah, we are here in the beautiful capital city of Albania, which is Tirana. I got here, how many days ago now? 4 or 5 days ago. So even though I've been here a few days, I still feel like I'm getting accustomed to where everything is. I'm going to be putting out some great videos on this city because there is so much to see and do here. Let me just flip the camera here for you guys so you can see what I'm looking at. We are just on the outskirts of the Grand Park of Tirana, and it's this whole like woodsy sort of area in the distance. There's also some beautiful mountains. There's a national park that you can actually take a cable car to in this area, and I really like to go for morning walks in this area because it's like 10 minutes from where my apartment is. So it's a beautiful area. I thought we'd kind of start off here in the more sleepy side of town, and then at the end we'll get to the busy central sort of square. Oh, David from Dallas, Texas. Oh, we got Alex from Reportify, another amazing travel channel. Thank you so much for coming out, Alex. Alex is putting out some great content lately, so you guys should definitely check out his channel when you get a chance. Oh, Neil Shutwood, thank you so much for coming out. All right, guys, well, we've got about 149 people in here. Great numbers to start with, so feel free to ask any kind of questions that you have about the city as we go along. As I said, I'm still kind of learning everything there is about Albania, so I'm definitely not a expert yet, so to say, on the country, but I'll try my best to answer your questions. So to start off with, let me here. Oh, awesome, somebody else is coming to Tirana soon. It is a really great city. Like, as you guys will see in my videos, my first impressions of this city was complete surprise. Not that I was expecting something, not so great, but this city really does have a very unique sort of energy to it. It's way more modern than I thought it would be. So I don't know what you guys kind of already know about Tirana, but it was definitely a lot different than I was expecting. And what else is actually really nice about this park is that there are like bike lanes everywhere. So if you wanted to, you can actually walk or bike the whole perimeter of this park. I think it's like 10 kilometers something, because it goes all the way in there as well. So it's really nice. Did I read correctly? Somebody just asked, what's my budget for 1 month? Oh, already got a super sticker. Thank you so much, John. Thank you for coming out. Really appreciate your support. Somebody had asked, what's my budget for traveling in a month? I think that really depends. There's some cops, so I'm just gonna put on my mask. That really depends on where I am, of course. But here in the Balkans so far, I would say that it's been around 2,000 Canadian dollars, I guess about 1,500 American, just because I've been having my own place. Can you guys hear me okay actually when I'm in the mask? Let me know. I actually don't know if that really affects the sound. Yeah, so because I've had my own place, obviously that, you know, brings up the budget. If you were okay in just like renting a room from somebody or staying in hostels, you could definitely cut down your budget quite a bit. But yeah, that's been around what I've been spending in these parts, living super comfortably. Okay, good. I'm glad the sound is okay. Oh, Katsu from Tokyo. Hello. Thank you for coming out. Okay, good. I'm glad that the mask is not creating issues. I'll probably have to put it on when we're like on the really narrow sort of streets. Here I feel like, you know, unless I see cops, I don't really feel a need to wear it. But in the central part, I probably will have to. All right, let me flip here for you guys. So we're just coming off the boardwalk, and this is kind of the start to this park, which, like I said, is huge. It's not called grand for no reason. And if you guys have been to Eastern Europe, you guys have probably seen these kinds of outdoor gyms before. Don't want to make these men uncomfortable here, but yeah, they basically have like workout machines that people can use. I always found that interesting because I don't think we have that in like North America. Alex just asked from Reportify, what phone do I use for live streaming? I have my iPhone 11, and now I have the Ohm 4 gimbal. So I found that to be a pretty good mix so far. Oh, from Svetlana, thank you so much for the super chat. Tirana has changed a lot since I first went there, and it's where I got married, by the way. Oh, wow, that's super cool. This would be actually a very nice city to get married in. It's very beautiful, very modern. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting, Svetlana. Yes. Chandan, I would like to visit India. You don't need to ask 20 times. Please don't spam, you guys. Like, I'll try my best to read questions, but it just, you know, messes up everything if we have like 20 messages from the same thing. Oh, from our Mark Anthony. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Oh, Joanne asks, hi, Alina, do you think the vaccine will be mandatory to travel, and what... I think, are you asking me what would I do if it is? Well, I have nothing against vaccines, obviously, but I, you know, am a little nervous since just the time constraints of everything, and of course not knowing when each country is going to get their dose. So I think I'm, you know, probably not at all going to be a priority for who's in line to get it first. So I guess, you know, I'll wait until it's my turn and come back to Canada when I would be able to get it, but I don't see that happening for at least like 6 months. So I don't think most countries are going to make it mandatory for a very long time. Maybe other than Australia. Australia seems a little bit intense about that sort of thing. All right, let me flip here. So I'm just taking you guys through the park here, and then we're gonna make our way onto the city streets. But I wanted to show you guys this park because it really is beautiful. What I like about this city is that it's actually quite clean. Like, even in the park here, you'll see cleaners cleaning everything here. Oh, Mulvey, thanks so much for coming out. Another great travel channel. Randy asks, am I going to go out to the countryside? Well, I'm probably going to go somewhere this Friday. I just haven't decided if I'm going to be able to drive, because I thought I wasn't going to be allowed to. I thought I had to have like an international license, but now I'm hearing that I might be able to. So once I get it figured out whether I can drive or not, that will probably dictate where I go next. Because if I get a bus, you know, that's pretty much just going to the main sort of centers. It's not really going to the smaller sorts of parts. Oh, we got somebody from Yekaterinburg, about 7 p.m. there. Oh, Daniel from Houston, Texas. Thank you for coming out. Yes, Alex, I will bike all the way to the South Albania. That would be intense. Theo asked, do I miss North America? I do. I miss especially my family and stuff, especially since we're getting close to the holidays and stuff. And I don't know, I actually am still kind of deciding when I'm gonna go back to Canada, but I think it's just the people there that I miss the most. I don't miss the winter that is currently going on there, and I don't miss my tiny not even one bedroom studio apartment that I had in Toronto. I'm so glad that I actually gave that up, because with the pandemic going on, I don't know if I would have been able to sublet it, so that I don't miss. Oh, from JD Whitfield. Happy Saturday from Detroit, Michigan. Love the live streams. Thank you so much, JD. Thank you for coming out. I'm glad you guys like the live streams, because I like them too, and I'm going to try and do one at least once every couple of weeks. Got it.
To care. So what is right? What is wrong?
He's got a nice voice. Oh, we've got somebody from New York. Hello. Oh, one thing that I wanted to mention, guys, that might happen, hopefully it doesn't happen, but literally throughout the day, I've randomly had my service with my local SIM card, Vodafone, kind of go in and out. Like usually my speed is like 30 to 50 megabytes per second, which is fine, but all of a sudden it sometimes has been dropping to like 0.6, and then it just randomly comes back. So if for some reason it drops, I will just start, I think, a new live stream. I don't know if I can come back to this one. Hopefully it doesn't happen. I'm just saying that I noticed that throughout the day, and initially thought something was wrong with my phone, but then it comes back. So I don't know. Just letting you guys know. Mike asks, does speaking English get you through there? Yes, overall, it's definitely not as, I guess, English friendly as North Macedonia and Bulgaria was. Like, there so many people spoke English, even in the smaller places. So it's not quite like that so far from my experience. But overall, for all the things that I need, like getting a SIM card, going to the kind of restaurants that I go to, and you know, you can just point to things, you can make it work basically. I saw here a super chat from Charles. Greetings from North Carolina. Thank you so much, Charles. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. I think I was in North Carolina and one of my stopovers in the US, and it had a really nice airport. That's all I know about North Carolina. Oh, from Christo, super sticker, you are amazing. Thank you so much, Christo. Thank you. Oh, and another one from Svetlana. Thank you. What's the message here? My husband says that Vodafone is not the best network in Albania. Well, that is disappointing, because that is the one that was recommended to me online. Which one would you say, Svetlana, is actually the best one? Because I'm probably going to be here longer than a month, so I can actually switch after this plan is done, because yeah, I really don't want my service just like randomly dropping. I paid about $20 US for unlimited talk and text for a month, plus 18 gigabytes of data. So of course, compared to North American plans, that's a very good price. But yeah, if there's another network that you guys would recommend more, that would be great. People are asking, what time is it in Tirana? It is, I guess, a little bit after 3 right now. Oh, Abel, greetings from Los Angeles. Hello. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Uva just wrote, Alib Telecom. I have seen that one and it works great. 500 lek for 50 gigabytes and 100 talk time. So yeah, I definitely got ripped off then. That is way better than what I have. If it's the same speed, then that is definitely a better deal. I will have to do that one next. Oh, from Kevin Bowles. Hello from Chrissy and Kevin from Eastbourne, United Kingdom. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for coming out. Love the UK. Google Fee is much more expensive. Some people recommended Google Fee to me and I looked into it and it was like 80 USD. So that's way more expensive than I would pay for local SIM cards. Moby says we want to see you climb the pyramid on Livestream. So yeah, there's a sort of pyramid like from communist times here in the city, but it's actually closed now. I tried to get in there a couple days ago and it's all blocked off and they have security guards. So sadly, I'm not going to be able to climb the pyramid unless, I don't know, I tried to break into it or something. Let me flip here for you guys. It's a really cool mural over there. So just move to the one side. Oh, wish I could show you guys it, but yes, we are going to Skanderbeg Square. That is where we are going to be ending. I just wanted to start somewhere quieter and make our way there because I know some people will be joining kind of later. But what I like about Tirana is that there are actually like so many nice stores and restaurants. Like for a city of only, how many is it here? 400,000 or 500,000 people. They have like some fantastic restaurants and cafes and they are like all over the city. So if you guys are looking for a great, you know, I guess foodie sort of trip, I would say that this is definitely a place you should come because of course the currency conversion for most Western countries is definitely in our favor. You can easily get a really nice meal for like 10 US dollars. Oh, hello to Gediminas. Hello from Oklahoma. Thank you for coming out. Yeah, I'll give you guys a little look here at some of the apartment buildings in the city. As with most places, there's kind of a range. There's, you know, some very modern sort of apartment buildings. I do think this is overall, you know, the nicer district of town because it's quite close to downtown. But there's also, you know, some much older sort of buildings as well. And see, lots of bike lanes. I love that. I love when cities have bike lanes. Yes, I will be visiting the national park that you get to with the cable car. We've been getting quite a bit of rain in the last little while, so I'm hoping that in the next few days I'll be able to do the cable car, and I have another video that I want to film here for you guys. But yeah. Nostalgia just asked, how did I get... Oh, my dad's here. Gordon's here. Gordy's here. Hi, Dad. I was just talking to him earlier before this. So, yeah, somebody had asked, how did I get here from Skopje in Macedonia. I took a bus, which took a hell of a long time to get here. If you just drove straight, you'd get here in like 4.5 hours. But of course, anytime you go through a border, you can add at least half an hour usually onto it if you're going with like a whole busload of people. And then, you know, bathroom breaks and lots of other stops to pick up people along the way. So I don't know if this person's going or what. So we left at 9 and I got in at 5. So it was like an 8-hour long day. You never stop long enough like for lunch or anything, and you're not supposed to eat on the bus. So it was a hell of a long day. But that's how I got in here, and the ticket was like super cheap. It was like 15 euro, so 20 US dollars. you know, can't complain in that respect. Let's see here. Thank you for the nice comments about my dad. I appreciate that. Vladimir asks, am I going to visit Belarus? I would love to visit Belarus, probably not on this trip, since we are getting into winter and Belarus is going to be a whole lot more cold than it is here. So maybe next year, hopefully, once it gets warmer. Let's see if we can get across the street here. Show you guys. Give you guys a view here instead of just walking the whole time. So yeah, I don't know what you guys have as a first sort of impression so far, but I found this city to be like really nice, like really pretty. Sure, you know, it's not, you know, all completely brand new and shiny, but it just kind of has this like unique sort of character to it, and it does look overall well taken care of. So anytime that I feel that a city has respect for itself, such as, you know, the locals keep it clean and, you know, they're always trying to update things, I really like that in a city. I'm glad you guys like Tirana as well. Yeah, I don't see how anybody would come here and not like it. I mean, unless you had, I don't know, something really negative happen, but just as a city itself. Oh, Vodafone, how dare you overcharge me, how dare you. Oh, this is a place that I went to just a couple days ago. They have super good gelato and like desserts. What is it called? It was called Cioccolati Italiani, so Italian gelato, kind of like a higher end sort of cafe. And yes, there is a lot of bike traffic here. I think that was Michael who asked that question. Yeah, it is nice to see people helping save the environment instead of driving everywhere. Monkey asks, what's the temperature? Right now it is nice. It is like plus 18. Yeah, I cannot complain about plus 18 in December. All right, let's go across here. Oh, there's a KFC. There's a KFC. Nikos asked about Corona. The cases here are less than they were in Macedonia. Albania has a population of, I think, almost 4 million. It's definitely higher than 3, but I think it's almost 4. And the daily cases here have been around like 600-700 on average, I think. So, of course, that's still high for the per population, but when I was in North Macedonia, I think we were getting like 1,200, and their population is like 2 million. So it's less, but it does seem like, you know, people are being cautious, so to say. Most people are wearing masks, and especially indoors, obviously everybody is wearing masks. So, I mean, hopefully things will get better, but so far most things are open. The only thing is that there is a curfew at 10 p.m. where everything has to shut down. Somebody asked, hey, how is the standard of living compared to Bulgaria and Macedonia? Well, it's hard to say, right? As a tourist, like, we are kind of getting the more high-end experience, at least usually. I think you'd have to really spend a lot of time with living with locals to kind of understand that part. So unfortunately, I haven't really had that experience to the full extent. But obviously, I think Bulgaria, just being a larger, more developed sort of country, probably would have the highest standard of living. And between Macedonia and Albania here, I don't know, because first of all, I've only just gotten here. So that's all I can say about that. So coming up here, maybe anybody watching who knows more than I do can give a more extensive sort of explanation, but I did read earlier today that this is a sort of memorial to the deaths that happened during the communism era here. Like, that's a piece of the Berlin Wall, and that's a bunker. I wonder if there's some kind of plaque, or maybe this is the plaque. Let's see if it'll be in English. Somehow I doubt it, but let's take a look. Oh, it is. Yay. Here we go. So, Memorial to Communist Isolation. Fragment of the Berlin Wall, Potsdamer Platz. And a bunker with the main entrance of the segregated residential block where Enver Hoxha and the most senior communist officials lived from 1945 to 1991. Yeah. So some of you guys may already know that there are like so many bunkers all across Albania. There's even like 2 bunkers here in the city that are actually museums. One's like an art gallery and the other one's a historical one. So I'm definitely going to check that out. But let me give you guys a closer up sort of shot. Wouldn't it be crazy to like actually like be living in one of these things? Now this is the staircase leading down to it. Oh, can we actually go inside? What the hell? Oh, it looks, I don't know, I'm gonna have to like squat down. I didn't expect that you could actually, what the hell? Look at this. Yeah, I can't get in there because it's way too short of a thing. But you guys can see kind of inside there. I guess maybe they filled it up with cement, whereas before maybe you went down like even lower. But yeah. Craziness. Oh, nice. Somebody said Bunk'Art 1 and 2 is brilliant. Alina cannot wait for the video. Yeah, I definitely want to check those out because even if it's a rainy day, that's still something I can do. But yeah, this is one of the main streets here, and we are going to keep making our way past the pyramid. I wish I could take you guys up it. It's kind of dilapidated. Like it probably sounds cooler than it is, being called the pyramid. It's from, you know, the communist area. It's pretty run down now, but it kind of looks like a spaceship. It's got Buzlutska vibes, so to say, if you guys have been with me since then. Okay, people are crossing the street even if it's red, so I'll do that. And what's been really cool about Tirana is I was really surprised that there's like Christmas decorations everywhere. You know, being a Muslim majority country, I didn't expect them to have awesome Christmas stuff everywhere, and that's going to be in the main square, which I'll show you guys in a bit. And if I'm not mistaken, somebody had asked a question of how safe is it to be walking around Tirana. And like I said, I just got here, but I feel honestly very safe. Have not had any like weird or sketchy things happen, though of course I'm staying mainly in the downtown sort of core. And yeah, there are literally like guards and police everywhere. Oh, Jonas, thank you. Oh, one sec. Thank you so much for the super chat. Greetings from the north. Thank you for coming out. Just over here on my right is the famed pyramid. The tree's like in front of it. But you see how they have that white fence, and then yeah, there's like a guard standing right there. I tried to get in on all sides before, so I'm not gonna attempt again today, but maybe you guys can see it from the one side. And really unique trees too. It almost like feels like you're somewhere a bit more tropical. There's like sort of, what do you call them, like palm tree-esque sort of trees as well. It feels like you're somewhere a lot warmer, which you are, being plus 20 right now. Oh yes, and I did hear about the House of Leaves Museum. I think that's on like the Secret Service or something. Looked interesting. Can you guys see it? Can you see the pyramid? It's not very high. That's the other thing. It's kind of, I would call it like a, I don't even know, but it's not that high. Let me see here. So that's it right there. That's the pyramid. And on the white thing, you can kind of see what I think they're going to try and turn it into. I think I read that it's going to be a conference center, which would be interesting. But yeah, I think it's good when they try and, you know, take these strange buildings from maybe not so great times and turn it into something positive. I think that's kind of a symbolism of taking your past and turning it into something good. Rahul asks, do I try and follow a fitness routine while traveling? Yes, I do. I definitely do. I find that even though I walk a lot, because I walk a lot, my muscles actually get like really stiff and the rest of my body doesn't end up being as strong. So I try and do like, you know, body weight sort of exercises for strength, different kinds of cardio, yoga, Pilates, that kind of stuff. And I'll just do like YouTube videos for that. Yeah, bike lice from last time. Jesus Christ. That was such a long bike ride. Alright, let me show you guys this cute little square. You see? Like, look at all the tropical sort of plants here. That's really nice. Yes, Alex, I do plan on visiting Durrës. Looks like a cool place. Indian Mastiff asks, do you cook a lot or eat out? I definitely eat out more than I cook when I'm traveling. If I am somewhere for a really long time and I'm in the mood, I'll definitely, you know, buy a lot of groceries and cook most of my meals, but not lately, if I'm being honest. Maybe just breakfast is what I'll have at home, but all my other meals I tend to eat out just for the sake of time and, you know, trying something new while I'm in these cool places. And they're building a lot, like here in the center of the city. I don't know if you guys can kind of like see all the construction, but there are so many places that are being built. So I think in probably just a few years' time, the city is gonna look really different. Oh, there, you can kind of get a good view of the pyramid. There we go. Beautiful. Somebody said that this ice cream place on the corner is really good. I'll have to try it. It's weird because I think it's called Pizza and Ice Cream or something. Or yeah, Laguna Pizza Ice Cream. So they literally have pizza and they have ice cream. Those are the two options. Oh, we got a red light. All right. Yes. Pharrell, I didn't think Tirana would be this vibrant either. It's very surprising. It's just the kind of city that, at least in, you know, my crowd of friends other than my travel vlogging friends that like nobody's been like, oh, you have to go. Well, actually, no, I take that back. There is one friend that I have who's not a travel vlogger that did go here, but nobody else. Oh, we have a super chat from Lukian Newell. Thank you so much. Are you a vegetarian or vegan? I try to be, you know, more on the vegetarian side, but by no means am I strict about it as I used to be. I just, you know, have found it to be a little bit too limiting when traveling and wanting to, you know, try the different sort of local dishes that they have. And sometimes, you know, there's just not a lot of vegetarian options. So I try my best, but I'm definitely not strict about it. So just want to show you guys here. Have the river, which David Webb says is reality and open sewer. I mean, yeah, probably it is. But thankfully it actually doesn't stink too much. So that's what's important. All right. Let's go over here. There's another actually really cute little park over here that has fountains, and I think there's even like a casino in that big white building up ahead. It's really nice as well. Actually, yeah, I guess we can go down there before we get to the main square, which is beautiful. Whoop. And I love that you can just kind of see the mountains like peeking out over there. It's really nice when there's nature so close to a big city. One thing, maybe somebody can explain it to me, but so many places there are people selling books. Like you see right there, somebody's selling books. That is like all over the city. Do they actually make a profit is my question. I mean, books are becoming more and more obsolete, unfortunately. I just wonder how profitable that is, because I see it everywhere, so I imagine it should be somewhat profitable. But see, you guys, like this is why I like this city. Got city cleaners right there, cleaning up this beautiful park. And I just love that. In a city, it gives people jobs. It makes a place, you know, more welcoming. Really love that. Good job, ladies. Wow, hello from Myanmar. Got a really nice playground for the kids. Somebody's having a meltdown. Dublin TV just said earthquakes happen there or have happened in the recent times. Yeah, I have heard that too. Hopefully none happen while I'm here. Nothing serious. Yeah, isn't this like so nice? Super impressed. And then this building up here is the restaurant slash casino, if I remember correctly. Also kind of a unique sort of structure. Gives a view. David asked a good question. What is the best meal that I have had here in Tirana? And it's probably at the last sort of traditional restaurant that I went, called Oda, where they have a whole bunch of traditional Albanian dishes, and they had a huge selection of vegetarian dishes, which I found surprising. I'm still, you know, discovering what exactly is different about Albanian cuisine in comparison to like North Macedonia and some of the surrounding countries, because usually it's meat heavy here in the Balkans as well, and I'm sure they have that too, but it was really nice to see so many vegetarian dishes on their menu. So I had like stuffed eggplants, I had a pie that was made out of cornmeal and leek, that was really good, and then I had this kind of veggie soup, and all of it was like so good. So I'm actually going to go there tonight with somebody who's on this live stream. So yeah, that's probably been my favorite thing so far. Albanians like their grilled meatballs. Yeah, it's probably a lot of people here in the Balkans. You see a lot of like kuftef, I think is meatball. Let me know if that's correct. Alex asked, what do Albanians drink? Well, I guess as far as like alcohol, rakia would probably be the most popular. I tried an Albanian beer in that restaurant, but unfortunately there's not a wide selection of beer and wine that I found here so far. It was actually really hard to find even a bottle of Albanian wine in the grocery store, so I don't think it's as much of an industry here as it was in like Macedonia, for example. Let's see here, 1 sec. Unfortunately, there's not Uber here, so either you have to catch taxis on the street, or I guess obviously there's phone numbers you can call, but because English isn't as, widespread, I do wonder, how easy it would be to grab a cab by calling. Magli asks that they want to visit Albania, but are there any historical sites open? I think almost everything is open, like other than big live events, I think everything here is open. Oh, thank you, David, that the pearl earrings that I bought recently look great. I like them as well. You have to be so careful with the drivers here. Like, even though it's a green light, like, they just keep going. You really have to, like, look them in the eye and keep walking because they will not stop for you. So I want to show you guys this really beautiful church, which is unexpected. It's an Orthodox church, and it is huge. You are most welcome, Sergey. Look at this thing. It's like an event hall more than a church. So yeah, even though there's a lot of mosques, there's also some beautiful churches. There's one mosque, I don't know the name of it, that's currently being built that looks so beautiful behind the gates. I wish it was already finished for when I was here. Gorgeous. All right. So now, these guys are like, what are you doing? Now we are going to go to the main square, which is so beautiful. I'm so excited to show you guys it. Oh shoot, actually, should I have gone the other way first? 1 second, let me just think here. Let's go off the beaten path. I want to show you guys the square in a certain kind of order, and I'm a little bit too far ahead, so we're gonna go through these winding streets, and hopefully it will lead me where I want to go. But let's see here. I missed some questions. Mosque of Bay is nice. Yeah, I think that's the one in the main square, right? I think that's one of the ones that is currently open, but there's like another one that's like white and blue, I think, that's really beautiful, that I know is in the process of being built. Somebody asked, did I take a flight here? No, I took a bus. Oh, Yevgeny, thank you so much for the super sticker. Very cute dog, by the way, too. Thank you for your support. Hello from Odessa. Hello. Привет. So a lot of people are asking me, what am I doing next? And I have already made that decision, but I'm not going to tell you guys just yet. It is going to be a surprise because it is something completely different than I planned on doing after Albania. So I'm just going to surprise you guys in January with where I'm going next because, yeah, it's going to be a lot different than here, is all I'll say. Okay, let me see here. Where can we go? Just show you guys. So in this area, there's actually a lot of really nice like museums and stuff like that. This is really getting into the heart of the city. But yeah, if I go around this loop, I'll show you guys the beautiful, beautiful Christmas lights. Actually, it is going to get dark before I end my video, so if you guys stay till the end, you'll probably get to see how stunning it looks once it's actually dark in this area. Aw. Oh, thank you, Andrew. Thanks for the tour, Miss McLeod. So many people are visiting Albania this year, and it looks lovely. Lovely. Definitely in my bucket list now. Well, yes, absolutely. And thank you so much for the support. Katsu asks, I wonder if cars are on the right-hand traffic in Albania. Yes, they are on the right hand, thank God, because otherwise I could not drive here. So, are you guys ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Ta-da! This is gorgeous. And it's funny because it's like they're not even acknowledging 2020. It's like, no, we're just moving on to next year. We're already ready to move on. So yeah, it's actually much more vibrant once it gets dark out, but I wanted to start here with the Christmas lights around the park before we get to the main square. Well, Carrie says, I want to go to Belgrade, Serbia. I'm from the USA. I've heard wonderful things about Serbia, but yeah, I'm probably going to have to try and make that happen next year because I think I just need to get out of the Balkans for a little bit. So you guys can have that tip as well, where it's not going to be in the Balkans next. It's going to be somewhere else. But you see how they looped all these lights around the park? It's like a tunnel. It's so pretty. Oh, Jerry, good morning from Calgary. Good morning. Yeah, lots of young people here actually. I think all of their schools as well here are all like in session. I walked past a few schools in the past couple of days and it doesn't look like they have any shutdowns as far as that goes. Aw, Shigeru, thank you so much for coming out. You are amazing. Thank you for the super chat. Hello to my favorite city ever, to Tokyo. Hope you're doing great. Oh, good to know Belgrade is open to Americans. I feel very sorry for Americans who have, I think, more restrictions than Canadians because Canada did take that big hit with EU basically closing down everything to us. But I think Americans are still a bit more limited than Canadians, so my heart goes out to all the Americans out there. Let's see here. So I think this is sort of actually never looked at these before. I don't know what this is about. I don't think it's in English, is it? No. Any locals that know what this is, comment down below, because I don't. I assume it's something about the military or government, not sure. But that's one of the famous mosques here. Maybe this one's under construction too, but very beautiful. But that's not the one. There's another mosque that I thought was absolutely stunning. Maybe I'll take you guys around to it after we're done here. Hello from Los Angeles. So here we are getting into the main square. Am I saying it correctly? Skanderbeg? Skanderbeg? I don't know how else to pronounce it. But yeah, let me know, locals, if I'm completely butchering it. I hope I'm not. But it is gorgeous. I love this main square. Aw, Bobby, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. But yeah, let me hold on that. I believe that is that building, gorgeous building right there, is the National Historical, I guess, like museum. Yeah, National Museum. That's what it is. I'll have to go in there sometime. And then we got a carousel over there. I assume some kind of founding leader statue. Oh. Nicholas, morning from small town in Virginia. Yes, we Americans are more restricted and it's sad. Just twiddling my thumbs till I can travel safely again. Yeah, that is unfortunately the case. And hopefully 2021 is a better year for travel for everyone. And then over here is, I assume, the opera house. It says opera on it over there. I don't know if, probably live shows aren't going on, I wouldn't think, but there's some beautiful cafes over there. Look at the mountains, that is gorgeous. Aw. Funny comment there from Her Guler, if I'm saying your name wrong. Apologize. You're a brave lady traveling during COVID while we're afraid to go to a supermarket here in the US. Thank you. Yeah, I think everybody's got a different sort of, tolerance level for risk, and I think it really depends whether you're traveling by yourself, like I am, or if you were traveling with your whole family, and if you have anybody who's like immunocompromised, or if you have older relatives at home. I think that's a bit of a different sort of situation than the one I'm in. I'm literally by myself. I have very few close contacts, so I do think I'm brave, but at the same time I am kind of in a low risk category, so I try and keep other people safe when possible. Interesting. All right, let me switch here, guys. So pretty here before sunset. And it's nice here because it feels very what's the word? Like relaxed, with not having really intense, COVID restrictions. I think people do just have less panic about things. So for better or worse, I think it's better when people don't panic. Usually, a lot of things decline if a country is in complete panic mode. So I like even when challenging times are happening, if politicians, the media, and people can kind of just, keep their cool about things. Here we have the Tirana sign. It's funny that they put a hashtag on it. I don't think I've seen that before. I like that they have these like colorful sort of benches. I don't know if you guys realized that those were benches, but I like them because you can actually lay on them. Yes, a Christmas tree facing a mosque. This is definitely unique. Have some reindeer, they got Santa. So I'll take you guys towards the National Museum because the mural on top of it is just like stunning. That's probably my favorite building in this whole city. Indian Mustif asks, are you staying in an Airbnb? Yes, I am. I'm in a really nice little apartment paying about, I thought it was 20 Canadian dollars, but it's actually 25. It's more like 20 US per night, but it's still a fantastic deal for what it is. And it's basically in the central part. I'm about I think about a 15-20 minute walk to this main square, and I have everything I need right around me. But yeah, gorgeous. I can't tell exactly, but I think that that's made out of a mosaic. I can kind of see all the little different stone squares. So I don't know how long something like that would take. Oh, one sec here. Daryl, thank you so much coming out from BC. It must still be very, very early there. So thank you for coming out and supporting. Thank you, and I hope you have a fantastic day today. Well, somebody had asked how much are 3-star hotels in Albania. I haven't stayed at any hotels yet, so I don't know exactly, but I imagine they'd probably be around like the 30, 40 USD sort of price point. Like the average Airbnb was probably 35, 40 here in Tirana. I got a really good deal on that one, so I think you can expect kind of closer to 50 if you wanted something, you know, really nice, mid-range sort of thing. Daryl said it's early yet I'm in the office. Yeah, no, it's definitely early. I wish that, well, maybe we will do night live streams at some point, because I know it is so early for so many people, so maybe my connection will still be good enough, not too pixelated, to stream at night. We'll kind of see maybe in about 30-40 minutes what the quality is, and if it's okay, then maybe we'll do night streams. Dublin TV says, seems very civilized looking there, sedate, harmonious. Albania seems to have many tourism, probably still in the early stages. Yeah, no, tourism is definitely in the early stages here. But hopefully that changes, because it's in these types of places that I think people get more of an experience of somewhere new. You're not just going to a place that has McDonald's and all the regular kind of stuff that you'd find at home. You are genuinely experiencing a different culture because there is so little tourism. So, you know, for the time being, Albania is still off the well-trodden sort of tourist map. All right, so what I think we should do now is, if I remember correctly, go down there. There's a really beautiful area, and then once it gets dark, we'll come back here and see the lights. But yeah, this is the central square. This is the stunning mosaic of the National Museum. And and we are going to go this way. Oh, actually, if anybody's on the chat right now that has been to Albania and that is preferably Canadian with just a Canadian license, let me know if you drove here. Because as I mentioned in the beginning of the chat, I am interested in driving here, but I just don't know if I need an international driver's license as well as my regular license, or if I can just get away with just my Canadian driver's license. Let me know if anybody's on the chat that has had that experience. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Guys, biking way too close to me. Somebody asked if the tree is real or fake. Well, come on, guys, it's obviously not real. Yeah, no, it's fake, but it's very nice. Very nice. Yes, Renee, it is 4 o'clock here, 4 p.m. Thank you for tuning in. Okay. Moya, thank you so much for that. Oh, 1 sec. Thank you for that comment that from the US you were able to drive here okay. I would think that if you could from the US, why should Canada be any different? Because both of our licenses are in English, so that's good. Thank you. Jesper asks, is Albania communist? Well, it was communist. It's not communist anymore, I don't think. Aw, Rahul, thank you so much for the super chat. Awesome live stream from Tirana. Hope you have a wonderful holiday season. Thank you so much. Same to you. I'm so glad that you're able to spend it with your family this year. That's really, really wonderful. So thank you so much for coming out. It is so nice that for the people who are able to spend the holidays with their family, because I know so many places, you know, either have such strong restrictions that people can't see their family, or, you know, it is just not recommended that too many people gather all together. So I know this holiday season is going to be really different for a lot of people. Aw, 1 sec. From Monkey75 brings me back to my awesome vacation. Thank you so much. Aw, I'm so glad. I'm glad you not only came out to Albania, but really liked it. And thank you so much for the wonderful support. That's incredibly sweet of you. Thank you very much. You guys are so sweet, by the way. Like, thank you so much for supporting me doing this, because a year ago I did not think that it was going to be at this level this quickly. It has been such a gift to be able to do this full time. Luke asks, are you going to be visiting Ukraine, seeing family this holiday season? I guess I'll give you guys another tip. No, I'm not going to Ukraine. That is not the next place that I'm going. So probably next year is when I would go to Ukraine, because the COVID situation there, unfortunately, is really not good. Got some more beautiful lights over here. Very unique architecture up there. Daryl, you have more viewers than CBC News. Well, I mean, that would be nice at some point. I don't know actually what CBC has for their YouTube channel. Oh, what was this question? Alina from John Sweeney, do you have any Scottish roots? As your second name would suggest, enjoy Albania. So I have MacLeod as a last name because of my stepdad's last name, Gordon MacLeod. So yeah, I took his last name, and that's why I have a Scottish last name. I'm not actually Scottish. 1 sec, guys. I think I went down the wrong street. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Yeah, I think I I don't know if that person was talking to me or what. Yeah, I think it was the next one that I needed, so let's get turned around here. Moya says if you're going to the bazaar, you're on the right path. It's not the bazaar, it was this just like really beautiful street near Tirana Castle, and it's near that Toptani mall. I thought I saw the entrance to it. Okay, we're just going on an adventure. We're just gonna see where this leads. I think it was just down here. I'm gonna hope I'm on the right path. I like these buildings as well. Very bright and colorful. Oh yeah, I think this will actually lead us past that bunker museum. Aw. Oh, that's it. Katsu, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for the support. Congrats. Oh, one sec. Katsu, congrats on 80K. Are you planning to visit a world heritages around there? If you mean like UNESCO sites, I think, yeah, Albania does have a few, so hopefully I do get to see quite a few of those. I'm going to try and see as much as possible in this next month. Thank you so much, Katsu, for coming out. Thank you for the support. Okay, so I guess this is a free-for-all. I'm just gonna, oh, okay. Yeah, so this is the Bunk'Art 2. This is the second museum that is in a literal bunker. How cool is that? Looks like they're still open, but I'll just show you guys this inner sort of part. In memoriam. I don't know what that second word is. Oh, I think it just says in memoriam is the only English part. The second part is in Albanian. But yeah, obviously to do with the communist era. How crazy is that? So yeah, you guys can keep a lookout for this guy in probably 3 videos from now. I'm gonna have one more video of North Macedonia, probably coming out either tomorrow or Monday. Then right away, I'm gonna have a video of crossing the border, because some of you guys had actually requested that I do a video when I'm going in between countries, so that will be the next video after that. And then I've already got my first video of Tirana shot, and then I'm going to do a more extensive one once I've spent more time here and show you guys all these like really cool museums. I'll try and film inside as well. But yeah, those bunkers are just like crazy. I think it's going to be the most wild to be like hopefully driving and see them just in random places throughout the country. Because if you guys follow Eva Zubek, another really awesome travel YouTuber, she's also in Albania right now too, and I was like seeing some of her footage of some of these like bunkers just in the middle of nowhere, and it was just wild. So Daryl, you said Toronto? Toronto. Balkan tour party. I have loved the Balkans, honestly. Even though it's like a bit of a dysfunctional family where I can't tell you guys how many like people just like so angry at me that, you know, I'm calling it North Macedonia or simply Macedonia, and like, how dare you do this or dare you do that. I'm like, guys, like, chill, like, please. First of all, it's just a name, and second of all, like, are there not more important things in the world to be upset about than these sorts of things? So I'm just trying to appreciate the Balkans instead of focusing on all the sort of, like, what's the word, issues they have in between each other. Aw. From Play Game Today, на мороженое, спасибо, for ice cream. I will definitely use that for an ice cream. Thank you so much. That's super sweet. Aw, from Shigeru, awaiting next video and wish you lovely days there. Thank you so much, Shigeru. I'm definitely going to enjoy my time here. And I think it's going to be actually a cool place to spend the holidays, because the only other places that I've spent the holidays abroad was Cuba. Once I spent Christmas and New Year's in Cuba by myself, very randomly. Once I spent it in Tokyo. In Ukraine, obviously, I've spent the holidays. And I think that's it. So this will be like my 4th time being abroad. All right, guys, so this is the street that I was looking for. Love that song. Wish the light bulbs were on right now, but maybe they'll come on later. So there is an art exhibit over here called The Cloud. How do I get into it? I think I have to go from this other side. Let's see here. It's a very cool sort of art installation that I wanted to show you guys. But yeah, you see the light bulbs? I found that kind of cool. And I think they have like mini strings of lights in there, so maybe once it gets dark enough, maybe they turn on. I don't know. Oh, look at the beautiful art here. Aw. Oh, one sec. Daryl, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you so much. On set. All right, you guys see this? So I've actually not been inside it yet. I saw it from afar, and I just briefly looked at it in pictures. Aw. Daryl, thank you so much. You're so kind. Thank you for supporting this crazy travel YouTuber. Genuinely appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, let's see here how we can get in here. And I think they probably, yeah, they light it up at night. Reja, the Cloud Pavilion, designed by Sue Fujimoto, is offered to the public of Tirana by courtesy of Luma Foundation for the promotion of art in Albania. That is cool. It's like, look at this. I have never seen anything quite like this before. Let's take a look here. And you can climb on it. See, like all the little kids are climbing on it. So you don't just have to look at it, you experience it. What's tricky though is you see how some have glass where you can step, but these obviously don't. So you gotta be careful where you can and can't go. I think we're having a photo shoot over here. Aw. See you later, Daryl. Thanks for coming out. Say hi to your family as well. And we'll pass that on to my folks. Okay, I want to try and climb this thing. But maybe this is as high as I go. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's as high as I go. I think all of these plates up here, you can't go any higher. Still looks kind of cool, right? Very different. So, Christo, this is not a museum per se. It is just an art installation. Let's go to the other side of it. Aw. From Nicholas Grader, Alina, do you have plans to visit Poland at some point? Much love from the UK. Look after yourself. Thank you so much, Nicholas. I definitely would love to go to Poland again. I went there 7 years ago, something like that. Really enjoyed my time there, but probably, yeah, not going to be on this trip just because it's freaking cold. But I think maybe, yeah, next year I'd like to obviously come back to Europe when it's warm. So maybe Poland would be an option then. Thank you so much for the support. Let's see here. Oh, this, we can climb up here. Let's climb. We can climb up there. This would actually be like a cool place to just have a coffee, take in the day. So strange and yet so cool. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is the National Gallery that's in front of us. Any locals, please comment above. I just briefly walked by it the other day, and I think that's what I had read it was. So yeah, cool place. Definitely worth coming to. But now let's actually backtrack to that really nice street that I wanted to take you guys down. Oh, Rachel, hello from Saskatchewan. Hello, fellow, what are we called? Not Sasky. What would we be called? Saskatchewanderer. But yes, I miss Saskatchewan. I was talking to my dad earlier and he said the weather's been nice, aka 0 to -5. That's very nice for Saskatchewan in December. That's the part that over that way, that's the part that we were in before that had that casino and stuff. So just to give you guys reference, you know, if you ever come here, maybe you'll already have an idea of where everything is. Anthony says, hi Alina, please visit Pakistan and do a series on it. I am sure you will be amazed by the hospitality, scenery, nature, and beauty. I would love to go to Pakistan. I don't know exactly what their COVID situation is like right now, and I actually don't know if Canadians need a visa for there or not, but would love to go there. Aww. That is so sweet. Walter from Hawaii, thank you so much for coming out. Haven't seen you in a while. Aloha, aloha Alina, stay beautiful and lovely. Thank you so much, Walter. I hope you're doing well. Haven't chatted with you in a while, but thank you so much for the support and I hope you're having a great holiday season. So crazy actually when I think that some of you guys have been with me for like 4 years or more, because I think I officially started a channel about 5 years ago, though I didn't really post regularly for like a year or two. Jesus, these bikers like give me room, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I guess it's been almost 5 years, so that is a long time. And if some of you like joined back then, like, thank you for sticking with me for so long. All right, I'm gonna try and not get run over on here. Let me show you guys here. Got some cute cafes on this street. And there is something called Tirana Castle. I don't know much about it. I know that it's in this area. I'll probably actually go there tomorrow or the next day. But that is somewhere right around here. I don't know if it's an actual castle or what it is. Aw, Gereminas, Alina, I'm glad that your Balkan journey is going well. Thanks for sharing the journey with us. Enjoy some tave kosi for lunch or dinner. Mirim, oh, these words are hard. Mirim brema. Thank you so much, Gereminas. Thank you for supporting me on literally every single video and live stream. I see all the comments and I see the support, so thank you so much. It's because of you guys that I can do this, so thank you. Well, we got people from Sweden. Oh, there's people everywhere. From Sri Lanka, from Sweden. Very cool. Let me flip here. I don't know, is this a theater or something? I'm a bit confused what this is. Looks like there's some kind of movie posters, and I guess I never really looked in here. I don't know if I'm allowed to go in there, but oh yeah, I think that's probably a cinema. That's cool. It's a very nice looking cinema, isn't it? I don't know if it's a movie opening, but I do think that more places have opened up their theaters, maybe just with, social distancing in place, so I guess that's good. I don't know actually what would happen if I went to a movie here, if there would be like English subtitles. Somehow I doubt it, but maybe there's certain theaters that cater to foreigners. Oh, there's some cool art over here too. Just noticed this. Cute. Oh, Moya says the movies are in English, the subtitles are in Albanian. Oh, well, that works fantastic then. Then I'm all good to go. That would actually be cool. I don't know. Have I actually ever seen a film in a foreign country? I don't think so. So that might be something to do. So yeah, I think it's in here that is where Tirana Castle is, and you get in somewhere over there. Maybe we can go take a look. I haven't explored this super extensively yet. John Sweeney says, visit the turtle farm near Tirana. Aw, interesting. I have not heard of a turtle farm. That would be cool. Okay, I think we can get in here. Let's go take a look. I haven't gone in here yet. Yeah, so this is Tirana Castle. Oh, or is it just a fortress? It's a field fortification rectangular plan. Okay, so I think it's more of like the wall structure of what's left. I don't know if there's like an actual castle in here. This is nice. This is really cool. See here. Isn't this nice, guys? Holy hell. This is gorgeous. Oh, we got more Instagrammers. So many people. Aw, SC, really enjoy all your videos. Hello from Ontario. Thank you so much. This is stunning. This is so, ooh, they got a sushi place. I have missed sushi. There was only one sushi restaurant in Skopje, and it was super expensive. I was like shocked at how expensive it was. It was like more expensive than what you'd pay in Canada, when the average meal in Skopje is like a third of the price in Canada. I think because they had the monopoly, they basically charged whatever they wanted, but I have missed Japanese food, so good to know that around here there are a lot of awesome restaurants. Got like a specialty food store over here, different cheeses, rakia. Oh, this is so nice. Yeah, you see guys, like this is what I was talking about. This is the type of thing that I just didn't expect to see in Tirana. Just so modern, so beautiful. Like look at that. I think this would be a wonderful vacation destination, especially in the summer, because Albania has fantastic nature and they actually have some beautiful beaches on the coast. So this would be a great vacation destination year round, because then they also have like skiing and snowboarding in the winter as well. So year round. So I don't think there's a castle is a conclusion that I've come to, but technically this is even better if you like to eat and shop. So it's just the fortifications around the area, I think, which is great that they've kept that. But it's kind of like a Christmas village as well, because look at the little elves, Christmas tree, and it smells really good down here. It's like all the sense of delicious food. Aw, Alex, thank you, Alina, for bringing the world to us under these crazy times. You are most welcome. I love my job. Jesus. Oh, this is another one of that Italian cafe. I guess it must be a bit of a chain. The one that we had walked past in the beginning that had like gelato. They did have really good desserts when I went there. So yeah, this is it. This is, I guess, Tirana Castle, unless I missed something. Oh, this store looks really cool. Hand-painted pottery. Beautiful. We'll definitely have to come back to Nama Sushi. I like that they still have pumpkins out. This place looks nice too. There's a lot of like wine kind of lounges here in the city, which is interesting because, like I said, Albania isn't a wine country, so it seems there's really not a lot of local wine that's produced here, but they have a lot of really nice wine lounges, if I could talk. All right, guys, so we are leaving the castle and we'll continue on to this main street. So this really cool structure is the Toptani shopping center, and it is gorgeous. You guys know that one of my happy places is really nice malls, so it has been a joy to have something like this available. Because in Skopje they had like okay shopping, but it definitely isn't as good as it is here for that. So if you're a lady, you probably understand me. Maybe there's some male shoppers out there that also enjoy doing that in a city. But yeah, they have some awesome shopping here in Tirana, so I'm pretty happy about that. There's this really nice cafe on the side here. This is probably some kind of historical ruins. That's the castle. I mean, remnants, yeah. That's interesting what it might have looked like back in the day. Yeah, that is probably the base of, like, you know, a tower, the gate or whatever. So, interesting. So, I think what we will do now is go to the construction site of the mosque that I was telling you guys is so beautiful, because you can kind of see it. You can't see all of it, but it's still beautiful. And then after that, we will make our way back to the main square, because it is getting darker and you'll be able to see the Christmas lights a lot better. And that is where we will end for the night. So if you guys have any more questions or suggestions, please put it out there, because this will probably be wrapping up in the next 15 to 20 minutes. Oh yeah, let me actually give you guys a view of the shopping center from this perspective. Look how beautiful it is. So beautiful. The architecture in Tirana is very much varied, like very different kinds of modern buildings, and you know, stuff from communist times. Camille asks, don't know if this was already said already, but is Tirana a safe city? Yes, overall I would say it is from my experience. Haven't had, you know, any issues other than the traffic. Really have to watch for the traffic. That would be the biggest threat, I think. But of course, there's probably some areas of the city that are a bit more rough that, you know, maybe tourists especially shouldn't really go into. But as far as the center, you shouldn't have any issues. Let's see here. Okay, so we are getting closer to the mosque. I'm just wondering which place I can show you guys it from the best. So, because it is darker, you probably can't get the full effect. But when I walked here, when it was light out, it's just this like striking blue and white color, and it is super beautiful. So actually from here, maybe you guys will be able to see it. But yeah, once it's done being built, my God, that would be beautiful. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys that. And now we will make a loop around it and head back to the square. Yeah, actually it does have some similarities to the Blue Mosque in Istanbul. which was also under construction when I went there, unfortunately. Seems everything's under construction. 2020 is under construction, you could also say. We're all under construction. Come to Rio de Janeiro, Alina. I would love to go to Brazil, actually. I know that, Brazil has some of the highest COVID numbers, but at the same time it does have, a very high population as well. So I actually don't know what it is per capita and if their health care system is overloaded. It's really actually hard to know, with COVID, unless a place has just like very few cases. It's very hard to know which country's, more dangerous, because you also don't know what their testing is like for sure. So it's really hard to know actually which places are safer than others. Aw. Katsu, thank you so much for the super sticker. You are so sweet. It must be very late actually in Tokyo right now. So thank you very much for coming out. Thank you for the support. See here. So a few people have been asking me, I had posted pictures from Ukraine that were shot last year, and I think a lot of people got the wrong impression that I was there right now or was recently there, but no, I did not go to Ukraine. I mean, I was there in January of this year, but I did not go there recently. Those pictures were from last year, for anyone who was confused. There's actually another church, I think I remember being on this street, and I think it's actually a Catholic church. So let's see if I'm right. Let's see here. I think I know where I am. That's not it. Maybe it was up here. Let's see. While we're walking here and things aren't quite as exciting as usual, let me know in the comments what kind of holiday plans do you guys have going on? What are you going to be doing for the holidays this year? Being a bit of a different year, let me know. Okay, or maybe it wasn't this street. I don't know actually. I'm still very new to things here. Or no, I am right. That's it up there. I just hadn't reached it yet. This is some kind of government building. Aw. Aw. View from Lookout. Hey Alina, made it to the stream a bit late. Oh, but at least made it. Hope you're staying safe. Hope you're staying safe. Thank you so much for coming out. I really appreciate it. I think it's about now that it's becoming a normal time for most people in North America. Okay, so yeah, this is it. This is the church that I was thinking of. And a Catholic church, as I said. So, different style than the Orthodox for sure. They're definitely not as elaborate. With Orthodox, it's literally like murals everywhere. With Catholic, they're much more minimalist in their designs. So here is a view. Still beautiful in its own right. I like the stained glass windows. So, yeah. Wanted to show you guys it, but we're gonna go around this way to the square once again. So, you guys had been writing to me what you're doing for the holidays. Aw, Michael, I'm happy to hear that you're going to be in contact with your Ukrainian sweetheart. I know so many of you guys have a connection to Ukraine, so happy to hear you like my home country. Oh, Indian Mastiff is going to Colombia. Yeah, it is definitely a weird time to book airline tickets. Okay, TFG says would love to go to Greece, but probably Sochi. I assume you're Russian then, yeah. Sochi's supposed to be awesome. That's a place that I haven't been to yet. Let's see. I think I can get around here. Sometimes you walk for blocks and they don't let you turn in anywhere and you just keep going down the one road. Let's see here. How do I get out of here? But yeah, the holidays are probably going to be a lot more relaxed for most people, I would think. It's not going to be big, group celebrations. There's not going to be probably any places that are hosting like Christmas and New Year's party. I would think they would kind of outlaw that sort of thing, like maybe restaurants you could book a table in for like New Year's or something, but I doubt it's going to be like parties. Kostas asks, how am I celebrating the holidays? Well, I actually don't even know, where exactly I'm going to be for like the exact day of Christmas or New Year's. Literally this week I'll be making the decision of whether I'm driving or whether I'm taking the bus, and then from there I'm gonna make some kind of itinerary of like, do I start in the most southernmost tip of the country and kind of work my way up, or should I go north first? Should I do something in between? I don't know. So that's the decisions that I'm going to make this week, and that will determine where I'm going to actually be spending Christmas. But I know there will be good food and wine involved. that I will say. So let me flip here. So look at this. This is the start of the beautiful Christmas lights. I was walking down this street a few days ago after it had rained. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I had posted some beautiful pictures, and it was just stunning because the rain actually made everything like reflect off the pavement, and it was just beautiful. So we'll follow these lights down to the main square once again because it's so beautiful when it's all lit up. Looks like they're building something else over here as well. A bank or something? Bank of Albania. They're going to build some kind of beautiful gardens around it, I guess. Interesting. Bujar says go to Velipoje, because there's the J silent by the Adriatic. Okay, I haven't heard of that place. I'll have to keep that in mind. Gedimina says traditional Christmas dinner, no meat dishes with immediate family, empty place at the table for those who cannot be with us. Yeah, it's such a crazy time. Aw, Christo. Thanks for being you. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. Well, if you guys want, maybe we'll even do a Christmas live stream for anybody who's celebrating by themselves solo like me, or anybody else obviously who wants to join. Maybe I will do a Christmas sort of live stream. We'll walk around wherever I happen to be. Wish each other a very Merry Christmas. at the cloud, you guys. The art installation we were in. They actually light it up as well. Nice. Thought it'd just be like yellow lights, but it looks like it actually all changes color. Very cool. Oh, and somebody just asked, is this your first time in Tirana? Yes, it is. Never been here before, and I am loving it. That is so cool. Man, I should bring like my tripod and do a mini photo shoot in here because this is such a cool place. Wow. Aw, from Вероника, замечательный стрим. Спасибо, дорогая, спасибо, что пришла. Oh, you guys, the light bulbs are on. They turned them on. Remember I was saying, I hope they turn these guys on. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. Lights make a place so much more, not only homey, but aesthetically pleasing. Oh, I love that. It goes all the way down that street that we were just down. That is so cool. Good job, Tirana. Like, good for them for really, you know, taking care of their city and making it look so beautiful. I really like it. All right, so I guess I'll have to jaywalk. 1 second here. I feel like I'm always risking my life. I don't fucking know. See, none of them stop, and there's too many of them. If there was just one line, I'd go, but I'm just gonna wait. All right, after this guy. All right. Aw, thank you so much, Leonardo. That's very kind of you to say. All right, you guys see the 2021? So much more vibrant when it gets a little bit darker. But yeah, I guess maybe they just didn't want to like put 2020 and then I guess have to switch out the one. So they just jumped ahead. They're like, we've had enough of 2020. I actually don't know what that building is, you know, with the gold shining top up there. It says Martin Plaza. It doesn't look like a hotel, to be honest. I think it's like maybe an office building, or maybe it is. It says 5 stars, so maybe it is a hotel. Just doesn't look like your usual hotel sort of windows. Anybody who knows, comment down below. Okay, yeah, it is a hotel, thank you. Aw. So it looks like some of you guys are gonna be alone for the holidays too. So yeah, maybe I will do a little Christmas Day live stream. I don't know which day of the week that is, but I assume most people will have it off, so I guess it doesn't really matter. So yeah, maybe we will do a Christmas live stream for anybody who would like to join. But yeah, how gorgeous is this? I love it. Oh, thanks, John. 25th is a Friday. Yeah, I think so. Most people will have it off, so let's do it. Let's drink hot chocolate. Let's, maybe even on my phone I can play some Christmas carols because, you know, don't need it to be monetized anyway. And we'll have a jolly old time. So let's go down here. I wanted to take you guys through the beautiful gate here. How beautiful is this? I'm literally just gonna like walk here every night and not get tired of it because this is stunning. You guys have Christmas decorations all over your cities, wherever you are? Comment down below. I always love when cities do gorgeous decorations. Makes the city much more vibrant. Oh my God, I just realized we've literally been live streaming for almost 2 hours. I think this might be one of my longest ones ever. Wow. All right, let's move ahead. Aw. Rahul, I'm definitely in the Christmas spirit after watching this. Tirana deserves an award for the best decorations. Thank you so much, Rahul. And yeah, it is like doing such a great job. I never expected that like Tirana, Albania would be this much in the Christmas sort of spirit. So very happy to be here for the holidays. Thank you so much, Rahul. All right, guys, let's see here. Give you a view as we walk through this magical gate. Great place to take your date. Great date idea. Aw. Shigeru, thank you so much. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the cute doggo. I miss the cuteness of Japan. That I don't think I've quite found in any other country. Nobody does cuteness like Japan does. Thank you so much, Shigeru. Oh, I think I missed. One sec. Yes, Veronica, let's appreciate the technology magic that allows us to see amazing things all around the world. That is so true. Like 10 years ago, I don't think there wasn't live streaming to this level. So it truly is amazing that we can connect like this through technology. It would be a much different sort of experience for anybody who travels, and especially if you do it for a long period of time, to not be able to connect with your loved ones and, you know, share all of these sorts of experiences. So I am very, very grateful for that. Aw, Sylvia, I will be spending Christmas at home with my family. I had to cancel many trips this year, but I would enjoy a Christmas live stream from you. Tirana is beautifully decorated. Thank you so much, Sylvia. Yes, it's definitely a different year than we planned, but you know, sometimes we just gotta find other ways to appreciate it and, you know, hope that next year will come with more freedoms. So here we are, guys. We are back in the square, and look how beautiful it is. I truly think this is one of the most stunning places in the Balkans so far. I really love this city. Aw, from Veronica, thank you so much for the super sticker, sweetheart. Thank you so much for coming out. She has a fabulous channel as well, so make sure you guys check it out if you need some Ukrainian, Eastern European love advice. Thank you. And look at over here, the opera building, all aglow. They basically covered everything with lights here. And that's the park that we came from. They have ornaments on all the buildings. I don't know what that red thing is though, to be honest. And we have the carousel. And yeah, absolutely stunning. All right, my friends, I think that this brings us to the end of this live stream. We are literally how many minutes away? Well, 5 minutes away from being a 2-hour live stream. So thank you so much to everybody who came out. And I guess I hadn't mentioned yet that this was also a 80,000 subscribers celebration sort of live stream. From Kidas Elias. Hey you. Thank you so much for the support, Kidas. Thank you. This was a celebration of 80,000 subscribers for the channel. So thank you all for being a part of it and for supporting my channel. Shigeru, thank you so much. Bye-bye. This has been just the most incredible year in many ways for my channel. Definitely the biggest growth that I've seen so far on my channel. So thank you guys for helping make that happen. And I'm excited, for one more month of 2020 before we enter 2021. And I'm sure there will be many amazing adventures ahead. I hope you guys are all enjoying this holiday season, and I will probably see you in a couple of weeks from my next destination, and then I'll also try and do that Christmas live stream as well. So thank you guys so much, sending you so much love. Hope you enjoyed this little tour of Tirana. I will have more videos coming out about the city that I think will give you even more insight into it, so I hope you guys are excited. Thank you so much to View from Lookout. Congratulations on 80,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for the support. Oh, and I got a battery notification that, hello, sorry, there's a, no, thank you. Trying to sell me sunflower seeds. CMHQ. What was I gonna say? What was I going to say? I forget. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for coming out. Thank you for 80K. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. I'm gonna have a lot of videos coming up. Sending you all lots of love. Have a fabulous day or night, and I'll see you next time.